What's up, guys? It's your boy Travizi back doing another video, and this topic I'm going to be talking about what you should do when a girl puts you in the friend zone. So, I think everyone has their own perspective on life and from personal experience, what you should do in certain circumstances. So I'm just gonna give my perspective, my belief on how I think you should handle situations, and feel free guys to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about what I have to say, or even some stories of some experiences that you guys have had. I'd love to hear your perspective too as well on this. So really, when it comes down to the friend zone, there's really two perspectives that really can be happening. When a girl puts you in the friend zone, it could be because she's just not that physically attracted to you. So I think we always talk about that looks aren't everything, that it's more important to have personality. But at the end of the day, if a girl's not feeling physically attracted to you, there's a good chance that there really is never going to be something that comes out of that. So if that's the case, then you're going to be pretty hard pressed to get this girl's attention, and really that's something that's out of your control. So when something's out of your control, don't worry about it. Really, that's the biggest thing. Because if you start overthinking things and you start getting negative on yourself, it's going to affect your confidence level when it comes to the next girl that you're going to talk to, or the next situation that comes up. The other perspective when being in the friend zone is a girl really just values the friendship that you guys have. Maybe she talks to you about other guys that she's talking to, and maybe what happens is she's constantly telling you, that these guys aren't appreciating her, that they're not, doing things for her, and she's venting to you because she can talk to you about these things. And that can be a difficult situation for you, especially if you have an interest in this girl, and in your mind you're thinking, well, see, I could be doing all those things for you. Like, I can be there for you and support you, and be that emotional support. But I think a lot of girls, what happens is basically the reason why, like, if you're in the friend zone and they never really move forward with a possible relationship, is because they're afraid of potentially losing you. So if you guys date and let's say it doesn't work out, there's a good chance that you guys probably aren't going to stay friends. You're not going to talk to each other, and then you're going to go your separate ways. So that girl is going to ultimately feel like she lost, a really good friend. And I don't think any girl wants to be in that situation. But really, when you're stuck in the friend zone, honestly, the best thing that you should do is continue to be there for the girl, support her, and just make it aware how great of a guy you are. Chances are, potentially over the course of time, she might realize that, she should really give you a chance, and then you could be in the driver's seat. So a good quote to really live by is really know whether the door is open or closed. So really, any girl that you're going to potentially talk to, always be aware of that. So when you meet a new girl and you find out she has a boyfriend, chances are that might make you want to shut out, not be wanting to talk to her, really get in the middle of that. So again, if a girl has a boyfriend, obviously the door is going to be closed. And, when the door is open, that's really when you have an opportunity to make an impression and make a big name for yourself. So the other benefits to really being in the friend zone with a girl is, obviously, if you show how great of a guy you are, this girl could potentially, she could introduce you to her friends. Maybe one of her friends is like, oh, oh, I got this great guy that I can introduce you to. So then you get in the picture, and it's more likely for you to be in the picture again when you're still maintaining the friendship that you may have with this girl. So really, it sucks sometimes to be in the friend zone, because again, you're gonna get all the emotional venting from the girl, and you're gonna feel like, okay, why am I dealing with this when other guys should be doing that? Like, I'm not even dating this girl. But really, there's gonna be some benefits to being in that situation. And one of the biggest things is they always say that the best relationships are when you're friends first. So this is a crucial one because a lot of people jump right into relationships, and when they do that, it tends to not really work out most of the time, and then a lot of people get hurt, and just it's just not the best thing. So I think you should be very careful before you jump into a relationship. So I do think it's important to get to know a girl for a long time. And being her friend, really, again, you're going to learn just about everything about that person for the most part, being their friend. So really, when it comes down to it, I think there is a certain mindset that you should have when you're single. So I made this big mistake for, many years of my life. I would say about 18 to 20. So during a period in my life when I had a girlfriend for 6 months, I got very, satisfied with having a girlfriend and being able to go on dates and do all that fun stuff. And then when it got taken away from me, I missed it a lot. And, I didn't really think that I was going to be single for a long time, but it happened. And what started to happen is a lot of my failures in life I blamed on the fact that I wasn't in a relationship or I didn't have a girlfriend. So I was basically saying that if I had the emotional support of another girl, I'd be able to get through all these things that I'm going through. So that was a big mistake on my part, as I basically was saying that I was never going to be happy as long as I didn't have a girlfriend. So I think the biggest challenge that any of us should take when we're single is to learn how to be completely happy with our life, to be completely content with our life without depending on another person for our happiness. So to me, that's the biggest thing when you're single, because if you can be happy, have family, friends, moving forward in your life without a girl, then just imagine how great your life's going to be when you add that in. So it's like you don't really need a girlfriend, but you're being successful, you're doing big things in life, and then now we're going to add the aspect of having a girlfriend in. Your life's going to get even better and better. So very important when you're single, have the mindset that you want to be happy living your life on your own without depending on someone else. The other big thing is you don't want to come across as desperate to some girls. So I think the big thing on that is while you're single living your life, try to improve your life and make yourself seem appealing to other women. I think one of the biggest things that really irks girls or women the wrong way is when they want to be with you, but then they see all these other girls are throwing themselves at you. So essentially, you have options, you have choices now, and maybe the so-called girl that's really into you feels threatened from other women. And although it's not a good feeling for the girl to be feeling this way, but if she's feeling that way about you, that she feels like you're a competition to her, then she's going to put a lot more effort. And then the relationship, if you guys do say get in a relationship, it's going to be a very strong relationship, because that girl is going to know and feel that she has to constantly do things to get your attention and to keep you. But in your case, obviously, there's going to always be that one girl that you prefer. And, as, bad as that might sound, you have options and you're going to go with the best option for you. So, I mean, if you're talking to multiple girls, I think that is okay when you're single, because I think if you haven't committed yourself to anyone, you should be free to talk to really any girl out there. So a lot of times I think people settle for less, and that's no knock on any human being, because I think every human being has the capacity to be the greatest version of themselves that they can be and really make an impact and make a difference. So the notion is you don't want to settle for less. You want to feel like that if you are going to commit to a relationship, that you are full on happy. Another one, which is very important, but you want to feel like that you want to show your girlfriend off, to family and friends. Like, you want to feel like not show off in to show off, but just in your mindset, like, hey, I'm really proud of who I'm with. I feel very confident sharing this information with my friends and family. So those are really big ones to consider. And then while you're single too, going to the gym is huge. I think it's the biggest confidence booster that you can have, because working on yourself and your physical shape is going to go far, long ways, and really putting yourself in a good position. And girls, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. As you get older, women want a man that they're going to settle with, have a family, and all these kind of things. So by projecting yourself to achieving success in life, fulfilling your dreams and goals, setting a foundation that a woman's going to want, that's going to make you that much more appealing and attractive. And then you're basically going to end up marrying the girl of your dreams, because I mean, that's where we want to get to. So it's important to really be aware of all these concepts. Work hard and let the rest take care of itself. If you're not talking to any girls, stay patient. Keep doing you. Keep focusing on enjoying your life and being with your friends and family and making big steps. And then, you know, big things are going to happen in the future. If you guys like this video, give it a comment, like, subscribe. More videos are going to be coming your way, talking latest sports news and also just life experiences and interactions. So very excited to hear from you guys, your stories or your perspectives on what you should do when you're in the friend zone with a girl, or the mindset you should have when you're single, how you can become the greatest version of yourself. Big shout out to At Clan of the Clouds. He's a really good music producer. If you guys are interested in getting any beats, hit me up and let me know.